Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'll be taking you guys with me on a training at circuit Landsard, but for today we'll be preparing everything. So basically the cameras, which this is going to be my new camera I'll be filming the races with, considering the one that I'm filming with now is actually the Osmo Action 3, but as you guys probably know, this camera had way too many issues when I was driving. It just kept crashing, mainly due to the vibrations, and I've seen GoPro cameras being mounted on literally anything nowadays, to like race cars and also like go-karts, and I've just seen proper footage from it, and people don't really seem to be complaining about this one crashing. So hopefully this camera will actually be able to record the footage that I want to record. But for the training I'll be using the mount instead of the mount on the go-kart itself, considering we haven't made a proper mount for it yet, which we'll be doing before the race, of course. And for today it will mostly be preparing everything, so putting the go-kart into the trailer and then everything around it, and then for tomorrow I'll be heading to the track. And for the people who don't know, I'll be driving the ID Engine Senior class, which will be with this go-kart, which is my new go-kart, which is a Praga Dragon Evo 3. I think it's visible right here. But it's basically with a lease concept, where you basically rent out a training engine, and on the racing day itself you get a race engine, and you'll have to basically demount the entire engine, which has been made easier with connections like this. So you basically have to disconnect the wiring, disconnect like the tube that goes to the radiator, and you do need special clamps to make sure that nothing comes out of it, although I think they might have fixed it with a quick connector. Not fully sure, I haven't tested that part out yet. It also has like a starter engine in it, so you can basically just start it literally just like a Rotax, where you have like the button to press it forward and then to start up the engine. And yeah, this will basically be the go-kart that I'll be using for the ID Engine Senior class, and I think it looks quite cool. You can put down in the comments what you guys think of it, although I do have to change some stuff about with like the numbers here, because I actually will be driving the number 207. I wasn't able to choose 214 because that number was already taken, but no problem either way. 207 is fine because 2 times 7 is 14. So yeah, that will basically be changing. Also the background has to be made white, and we do have something for it, which we actually got from 𝐅𝐍𝐒𝐋𝐋𝐿, because they had a couple of them laying around, which is like these white back plates basically, which we can put on it. But the only problem with it is that it's not at the same width and height as like this yellow one, so it might look a bit odd, but it will at least let the people know to which class I'll be driving in, because actually they use the yellow background for the parallel class, and the white one is for the senior open class, which basically means that you'll be able to drive any chassis that you want. It's chassis free. We also got this little fuel tank right here, which we'll be using for this go-kart, which, if people don't know, this is actually the project. And at the moment it has like the very big fuel tank underneath it, which is actually from a dirt bike, which then is connected to the engine. But this will basically be changed out with that one, which I'll have to thank ID Engines for, because they gave me this one, which they had laying around for us to put onto the project. So yeah, big thanks to ID Engines. And yeah, for today we'll basically have to be putting everything into the trailer and then getting to the track. So yeah, it'll be a long day, but tomorrow will be a good training day. We are heading to the go-kart track, so we're heading to the highway now. And I've also decided to switch my glasses, considering this one is actually quite a bit thicker than the normal one I wear day to day, considering the glass on the side, well, not the glass, the holder of it is quite thin, and if I were to put it into my helmet it would break, so that's why I switched my glasses. So yeah, now we have to drive for about 1 hour and 40 minutes. Oh, it's trippy, what? Like, it has this black line going up the entire time, at least I see it on the display. I'm not sure what you see on the camera, but I can tell you already this is not something it shows in real life, it just looks normal. But yeah, we're heading to the track now, and in 1 hour and 40 minutes we'll be there, so see you then. arrived. Actually, here's also a part of the dirt biking section, but the one next to it is for the go-kart track, so that's right there, as you can see. Outdoor kart speed Landsard, yeah, next to the motocross circuit. So yeah, the first thing that we'll have to do is basically set everything up, and then I'll be able to test the go-kart. So I'm looking forward to it. We're charging the go-kart now, and after the go-kart is charged, I'll be able to go out for the first session. So I'll see you then. Well, we've basically lowered it now, so we can lower it by moving, as you see, these little bottom, these little spaces from the bottom to the top. So it basically means the frame is going to go a bit more up. And before, one of these were actually right there. So now we change it up, and we're doing the same for that side. And then I'll be driving again. We also have to fix the rear bumper because this part right here actually got off. So we've put some zip ties here to make sure it stays. Even when we've tightened it, it still doesn't want to tighten properly due to a rubber here that's, I think, destroyed or something like that. But at least this fixed it for now. So yeah, I'll be going out in a bit again. well, 2 training sessions have been done, and so far everything is going quite well. I just have to get used to the go-kart quite a bit. So we have changed some stuff about it, even the tires, and the tires were just completely done for. And hopefully with these tires it goes better. We also have to adjust some stuff, like I said. And I'm also quite thankful that the people here are quite helpful, because the charger that we had, the entire thing that at least my dad put together, stopped functioning. Don't know why exactly. Wat doet hij niet meer eigenlijk?
Accu's te weinig, te weinig.
Well, apparently it's due to the battery that doesn't give enough electricity or voltage, so therefore we can't use it anymore. But thankfully the people here are quite helpful, and they've decided to give us at least some charge, so now we can at least charge up the battery so we can drive, because otherwise if we have no place to charge the go-kart, then we can't drive, just due to the battery having to start up the entire engine and everything like that. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the third session. Tried the 72, but I've just noticed at the last corner itself the kart is just too low on RPM, so it just doesn't want to pick up properly. So now we're trying 70, see if that works. So yeah, it's all ready, and then we can go out for our fourth session and see if that improves, because we've improved with about, I think, a second or more than a second, but that's mainly due to the weather and the rubber laid out on the track. So then we're gonna see if this gear setup might have an impact on it, and it's just really testing out, seeing what works, seeing how the engine reacts to certain gears, really getting to know the car. So that's really what this day is for. So yeah, let's see how that goes. back home, which is about a 2-hour drive again. 2 minutes would have been ideal, but 2-hour drive again. So yeah, I would say the day went quite well, although at the beginning it was quite decent but not too good. Then I slowly started to notice that the kart acted certain ways. If you give it too much gas, so that you have to slowly get onto the gas at certain points, and that got better and better throughout the day, and I would say the improvements were quite good, so quite pleased about that.